not fix things that do not wish to be fixed. That is what life is. Okay, I think I fixed the YouTube now. There we go. Okay, that was awful. I was about to say, I got a vibe that YouTube was broken, but now I know for sure it's broken. That was awful. That makes me so sad. I've been talking to myself this whole time. I fixed it. My B. I'm sorry. What does SIU mean? I see you use it, but I'm not sure what it means. I've seen people use it before, but I don't know. Halo Master Chief Collection is Firefight and Reach and ODST. I've never played it before. So I don't know. If it ain't fixed, don't broke it. So true. Oh, Ronaldo says that? Finally speaking to the void. I love talking to the void. I still see the void in my room. What was I gonna say? Yeah, but I don't know. I like CS because it's simple. It is just a gun game. It's just a straight gun game. I get a lot of people who pretend to be like sus ladies. I turned off the voice chat recently because I no longer wish to hear people talk. I find it much more enjoyable when I can just pretend that no one else is in the game with me and I'm just by myself playing with bots. I think that's more fun. I prefer it. I don't like listening to other people, and I tend to suck myself out. I feel like every time when I first start playing, it's pretty fun. That's a classic CS experience. Yeah, I wish. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes people are really funny in CS. It's the most random stuff, which is funny. But then they get kind of annoying, and then I'm just like, okay, whatever. So I turned it off. I turned off their voices. I turned off the chats. I turned off the their pictures, their profile pictures, and I turned off their names. So I have no idea who these people are, which is ideal. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Also, for some reason, man, when I play CS, all I get are angry Russians. I wish I never get angry Russians. I get Americans only. I'm gonna join the European servers and get absolutely freaking destroyed on the European servers. Where are you getting this up? They're not ladies. They're not really ladies. They're basically cosplaying as women who are on a certain website that I can't talk about here. That's what I mean. They have like the names. They came up with like the fake, like the bot names. You know what I mean? Yeah, I can see. Okay, good. I'm glad. Good. YouTube is fixed now. The moon. I'm going to piss on the moon. Remember, if you can find the angry Russian might be you. I am the angry Russian. I wish. I cannot speak Russian. As much as I wish. We should do a Duolingo stream, guys. We're all gonna learn Russian together. We're gonna learn Russian together. It's gonna be so great. I promise. We're gonna be the best, most like Russian speaking group ever. We're gonna come up with our own language because I'm gonna learn something wrong and then we're all gonna just learn it wrong and we're all gonna learn language together. Wrong. Wrong. I only wanna learn languages wrong. I don't. That's Hoverish. That's Hoverish. Yes. Speak Russian with a super, what's it called? I'm gonna do like a really country accent. Yeah, Chizu. Well, I love to make a con leg. Is that what it's called? What's it called, Valerian? You got like, what else? What's that other thing? Star Trek the Star Trek language? What is the Star Trek language? I forgot. I'm not a Star Trek. Learn all the swear words. Yes, only swear words. What is it? Izvanichye. Klingon, yeah, Klingon. What's another one? Privyet. Yeah, Chizu. Something. What's the other word? I'm trying to remember another like Russian word. Hold up, I got you guys. I'm gonna read my what's it called? Not Tagalog. Tagalog. I'm gonna say Tagalog. I'm sorry, guys. Everyone understands the word Tagalog. If someone can't understand English, I would understand them. Let's see here. Sengali? What is that? Here, I got you guys. You ready? How about this? I don't know how to read. Okay, this is my wonderful Russian with a country accent. Ya nie a you chitayet. There you go. That is my wonderful Russian with a what's it called? Let me see. Give me a second. I'm gonna read you guys some Japanese in my country accent. You ready for this? Koko wa ninki no neko cafe desu. Kind of sounds like Pig Latin. I love Pig Latin. That's wonderful. Let's see. I'm gonna find some more for you guys. Koko densha ni norimaska. Norimaska. Natsu wa yoko ramen ni tabemasu. There you go. Wonderful, guys. I'm so good at Japanese. I'm like the #1 Japanese speaker of all time ever. Me with my Duolingo Japanese cannot be stopped. You cannot stop me from learning. I learn too much. My mind is full of thoughts, but my head is empty somehow. Arigato, Chizu-chan. Oh, thank you so very much. Arigato, Strodo-chan. I appreciate that. Arigato. Let's see. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. We are going to a lovely restaurant. Steaky na restaurant ni ikimasu. It sounds like AI. I don't know why. I feel like if you got like an AI to speak Japanese that only knows English, that's what it would come up with. Let's see. I don't know why it's so ugly. It's so ugly. Nani the fuck desu ka? Do you have 3,000 yen? Sanzen and wa arimaska. Arimaska. This is my best. This is the best I got. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I wish I could learn another language. I feel like when I do get my act together and I try, I always forget it. Not on purpose, just because it's hard. I don't know why, but it's like difficult. I wish it wasn't, because I'm just dumb. And I'm trying to understand things, but it's not as easy as it sounds. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. I have to learn Japanese so that I may go to Japan one day. What is this strange creature? Jeez. I am certainly a creature. A creature that your mom loves. I'm just kidding. I have carrots. I love carrots. But I have a question. Oh. Hagi meimaste. Strodo deus. Or Chizu deus. What is the bibliothèque? Oh, what is the bibliothèque? There you go. I got you. I'm gonna learn some more like Russian languages. I would simply go to Japan without learning Japanese and be confused. Are you saying that Japan doesn't really have subtitles? It's not really like the anime, is it? She's an anime girl that does not actually see anime, yes. I do not speak Japanese, my apologies. I don't think I want to go to Japan, honestly, but if I did, it definitely wouldn't be Tokyo. Why not? I feel like I'll get banned from Tokyo specifically. I feel like they probably like Kyoto or something. Why Kyoto? Why you want to go to Kyoto? Kyoto ni ikimasu ka? Let's see. Ah, my carrot. It fell. Can you hear that? I hope not. I'm eating a carrot. Give me a second. I'm sorry. You can hear the crunching. Okay, I'm not gonna eat on stream anymore. Ever again. Never ever. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. Go to Japan, get asked when are you leaving. Did that happen to you? I don't believe in planes. First and foremost, let me be real with you guys. There is no way in hell you're getting me on a metal object flying through the sky. Okay? It's metal. How the fuck is that thing in the air? I don't believe in planes. I don't mind, just mute you. Let me mute myself. I need more icks. How are bees in the air? Because they're twerkalicious. They twerk so hard that they fly. They ascend. I don't mind. I will mute. Let me mute. No music? None? How about now? Does it work? Is it possible for humans to obtain this power? I don't think so. I think we're like, it's like a different bone structure, so it's different. Oh, is it loud enough or is it too loud? I feel like, what's it called? I feel like mukbangs and stuff are really wasteful. I see a lot of these, like, okay. I'm gonna say this really fast. I don't mind people making fun of Americans, okay? Okay. Okay? However, mute yourself. Now I'm unmuted. Fire upon, curse my feeble posterior. Okay, good. The music is good. Is that how loud you want it to be? I have no idea, but hear me out here, okay? I don't mind people making fun of America, okay? There is like tons of stuff that is funny about America, okay? And I agree. Something I cannot stand is when like Europeans, they go to like an American like sugar aisle. Like they'll go to like a place where there's a bunch of like candy and stuff. Or like where there's donuts. And they'll pick up the box of donuts and be like, wow, Americans are like so crazy. I'm like, bro, like Fahrenheit, what the fuck is that shit? Now turn the music down, I got you. I never get that. However, I'm also gonna say that American fair food is like some of the most atrocious stuff I've ever seen in my whole freaking life. It is nuts. I don't know how they're frying ice cream, but they shouldn't be. Stop it. Stop frying the ice cream, please. I am asking politely. I don't get it. My bad, I thought I was muted with your mic. I see. No, you're good. I was trying to see what you're thinking about. Why someone go to Twitch is hella laggy. Twitch? I don't know. Is Twitch laggy? I hope not. I'm trying not to have things be laggy. I'm doing my very best. I feel like Fahrenheit's awesome. What's wrong with Fahrenheit? Deep fried Oreos is a gross genius. American diet is basically McDonald's. No! You know what's crazy? Panera Bread is insane. I feel like Panera Bread is like where people go because they want to be healthy, but they're not. Do they just dump the container in the refreeze? I think it's like it's really frozen. It's like super frozen, and then they put it in like a fryer, and then it comes out fried. I think. I have never really been to a fair. I think I would rather like chop off an arm than go on one of those fair rides because I think that I would lose my arm anyway. Because those fair rides are not safe. Do not go on the rides at the fair. They will probably like maim you. I don't know why, but it freaks me out. I have seen like the worst things happen on a fair rides. I saw this one girl, it wasn't even a fair, it was like a real place. I think it was Six Flags, actually. This girl, she got her foot cut off. That's crazy. She got her foot cut off. She almost got her head taken off because there was like wires and the wires weren't there correctly and she got around her foot and her foot's gone. No more foot. She lost a foot. Could you imagine you're like trying to go and have a good day at a park and you lose? Oh. This is crazy. I will go upside down in the country fair ride. You will. I will not. I will not. I would rather drink a gallon of mayonnaise to play this game. A gallon of mayonnaise. A gallon is 4 quarts. And it's 16 pints, I think. What's smaller than a pint? A tablespoon? Fair food. I have a question. So in Europe and in other countries, I guess you could say you're one step ahead of her now. I actually think she's probably ahead of me. I think she got a lot of money because she like almost, you know, kicked the buckets. So, but I guess she also lost her foot. So I guess, I don't know. At least it's not like the Disney situation. Please do not drink a gallon of mayo. You can't tell me what to do. This is a free country. You cannot tell me whether or not I'm allowed to drink a gallon of mayonnaise. Who do you think you are? The CIA? Are you the mayonnaise police? Are you the mayonnaise police? I will drink what condiments I'm damn well please. Thank you very much. Yeah, she's... Oh, man. Drink a gallon of tar. What even is tar? Like, what actually is it? I don't understand what tar is. Because it's like, is it the same thing as like the stuff you have? Like what's it called? Like the stuff that people make roads out of? Is that what tar is? Because I thought that tar was the stuff you made roads out of. But I don't think that's right. It doesn't sound right. It sounds very wrong. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have a question. So here's my thought, okay? Now that McDonald's is so freaking expensive, right? Because it's like $7. $7 for a Big Mac nowadays, right? $7. Would you guys rather them lower the quality of the food so it's cheaper? Or would you guys rather just like no more McDonald's? Because I feel like it's insane. This year is the first year where McDonald's has had decreased profits or something since 2020. I saw that. I look at a lot of food info, like I look up a lot of food news because I like food, because I'm fascinated, right? Because why is McDonald's charging $7 for like the most mediocre hamburger of all time ever? They put a piece of bread in between the two patties. Why? To sell me more bread? I'm asking for a burger. I don't want more bread in my burger. I don't need that. No more McDonald's. That's what I'm thinking. Because I feel like it's such a waste of money at this point. $7. It's $10 where you are? That's insane. That is crazy. $10. I refuse. I will not be paying $7 for McDonald's for one meal. That's crazy. I don't even think that's a meal. I mean, it's like the burger itself. That's crazy. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be buying myself nothing. I would rather just cook my own food at that point. I don't even know what to say. I'm not paying extra money for that. That's crazy. $7? Are you insane? And I remember seeing that like Subway too. Like Subway is having like insane stuff where they're like having like emergency meetings with their franchises. You know why? Because sales are down. Go figure. When you charge people out the wazoo for the most mediocre sub sandwiches ever, of course you're gonna be losing profits. Are you crazy? You're stupid. I can't remember the last time I stepped to McDonald's exactly. Burger King is good, but it's either god tier food or plumbing destruction. Yes. Arby's is the same way. I don't know. I feel like Arby's is not very... I feel like Taco Bell is also very expensive. It's not that expensive. You know what's crazy? Taco Bell's cheaper than McDonald's now. Crazy to me. Crazy to me. I cannot stand for this. BK fries are trash. I've heard that the Wendy's fries are very good. Is that true? I've seen people say that the fries of Wendy's are very good. I feel like Five Guys French fries were very good, but I cannot buy them anymore because I'm not paying that much money, right? I'm not buying that. I'm not paying like $30 for one person to eat. That's crazy. That's like steak prices. Like if you go out and eat, you can get yourself like a steak dinner for like 25 bucks at some places. I'm not spending that much money for fries, a burger, and a soda. That's insane. Now, I know where to go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it actually is like $25 because you get like a burger. I think it's $12 for a burger, and then it's like $7 for the fries. I believe. I haven't been there in so long, I have no idea. And you have like another $4. I've never had A&W or like Tim Hortons, no. I don't know if it's in like America at the northern area. I see a lot of American Canadian YouTubers, and without exception, all of them eat fried, greasy stuff, and that leads to cancer. You will sacrifice your soul for fast food. I don't understand. I don't buy McDonald's anymore because it's so expensive, right? If I want to go to McDonald's, it should be cheap. The whole reason you go to McDonald's is because it's like so cheap, and it's not anymore at all. It's so expensive. Most of what I eat is white rice and a meat. That's it. I eat white rice and meat. I drink a lot of water. I have salad sometimes, but not every day because salad's kind of expensive and it takes a while to make. A&W is only in your northwestern states right now. Oh, man. Your northwestern states. Oh, yeah, because you guys have provinces. McDonald's has forgotten its place. Put it to the cheer. I hate McDonald's nowadays. McDonald's makes me so angry. It makes me so angry. You know what everyone should be doing, guys? The Arizona tea method. Arizona tea is goated. I don't even drink sweet tea. I'm considering buying Arizona tea. You know why? They refuse to raise their prices. Welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday. There is currently a FNAF character tier list that is live right now that is voting for very sus stuff. I'm saying for real though, McDonald's is out of line. For real. For real. These places are charging so much money for like the most mediocre food possible. This stuff is not good. It's not. It's not good. If it was $2 per burger, I go, yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's good. Like, it would be fine as a treat every so often if it was cheaper. It is so stupidly expensive. Like, silly. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I could never in my life bring myself to order something like DoorDash or like Instacart. I could never. I would rather bike myself there, and I can't ride a bike. It makes me so like insanely frustrated when they add like all of the crazy like I've seen these people post their receipts from things like DoorDash or like Instacart and things like that. It is insane. It is insane because like what are all these extra fees for? And that's how everything is now. It's like the fees and the fee and then the fee and then the fee and then tax. It's just crazy to me. A&W has its own root beer, so when I was like little, I thought all root beer came from A&W, and there was some what? That's crazy. A&W or McDonald's? Welcome in, Poterita. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I just can't. I can't. Arizona iced tea refuses to increase. I'm not sure. Probably another like maybe 2 hours at most. I will not be streaming. Well, maybe I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Oh, mate. Ohio. Mug. I don't drink root beer. It's not really my thing. I drink like what's it called? Well, I make some lemonade sometimes. I really like salads. I love salads. I keep forgetting to eat because I'm just busy. And also, sometimes I get tired. McDonald's in over 12 years. Are you Australian? Macca's is definitely, okay. Over 12 years. 12 years is crazy. Honestly, don't touch it. Oh, wait, McDonald's is something Singaporean? I didn't know that. That's crazy. Ohio. Nah, they have their funky multi-pack thing with Crush. They get a free pass. What are you talking about? I don't know. I've never heard of it. That's crazy. Ohio. Oh, man. This is like the most insane thing you could have said. Oh, mug root beer. I see. I hang around a lot of Aussies and Brits. Mr. Worldwide. I am the Pitbull. I wish that what is it? You put it down like New York City. I never sleep when I'm in my air. I love that one. Has anyone played Mortal Kombat? I have a question. Are fighting games, do they have esports for fighting games? I know you have esports for FPS, right? Is that it? Like, are the only esports that exist for like FPS and that's it and there's nothing else? And that's what I want to know. Tekken 8. Does Tekken 8 have like tournaments that are like esports. Like, what is esports? What is esports? Can someone explain to me? Because I don't understand. What is Evo? What is that? Is it Tekken? You forgot the Koreans, Japanese, Syrians, Israel, and Palestine, Malaysia, and Italian Americans from my mosque. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. That's crazy. There are more tournaments around fighting games instead. So, okay. Okay, so my question, I just got told that my accent is weird. I didn't think I have. I feel like I have no accent. I don't know. I don't know. I tried, I think I'm in denial. There are more tournaments on fighting games. So what is esports? What is esports? Like, what do we count? I play Tekken 8. Have you played Guilty Gear Strive? No one has played Guilty Gear. No one. I have met like 0 people. Everyone has an accent. False. I don't. I don't have it. Tekken 8 has had dozens of tournaments this year. Today there was one with the first place winning $300,000. 300,000? I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap. 300,000 is nuts, man. That's insane. There is no way. I have pitch. What does that mean? Like I'm pitchy sounding. I have never played Strive. Good. I'm just kidding. I have 400. You have 400 hours in Strive. She sounds like she's from the west or the east coast. The east coast. For example, my accent is sounding dumb in either language. What if I was Midwestern? I am from Idaho. Nah, I'm just kidding. Idaho, nah, Idaho. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone has an accent. Evo is the biggest fighting game tournament of the year. It's like the Super Bowl for fighting games. That's crazy. I'm gonna look up. What's it called? Esports meeting. So it just says electronic sports. I'm gonna look up esports tournaments and see what comes up. Tournaments. Wisconsin! Yeah, I'm from Wisconsin. Love Wisconsin. It's cold. Let's see. This says list of esports tournaments or leagues and tournaments. Arena of Valor. Your Southern Belle accent. Why? The top competition of Arena of Valor. So Arena of Valor. What is Arena of Valor? League of Legends. Super... Amazon University Esports. League of Legends, Teamfight Tactic, and Clash Royale. StarCraft! Oh, StarCraft. I don't even know what StarCraft is, but I've heard of it before, and I don't know what is StarCraft. Does anyone play StarCraft? This is my question. Capcom Cup. Okay, so it's more than... Oh, what is Hearthstone? World of Warcraft, esports are just the more regulated area of large competitive games. You played StarCraft, what is it? CSGO Majors, Worldwide, Compete League, League of Legends. Code Wars is FIFA. Hell Let Loose, I've never heard of this game. Let's see what else exists. Cyber Gamer, the premier esports leagues for the Oceania, Oceania region, Australia, New Zealand, and other oceanic countries. Multiple games tournament sponsored by Mountain Dew, Dew Arena. I love that. That's the best. Dragon Ball Fighters. There's a Dragon Ball Fighters tournament? That is crazy. That's actually crazy. StarCraft is one of the OG RTS. What's the RTS? RTS game. Oh, strategy? Oh, wait, no. Real-time strategy. What is real-time? What is the difference between real-time strategy and turn-based? I don't understand. So is one based on turns and the other one is not? It's like, just like... The one, what? Halo Wars? Oh, man. I don't know anything. I know nothing. Let's see. Bingo. You and your opponent are doing things at the same time. Which is harder? in y'all's opinions. What is harder? If you're slower, you're weaker. I am weak. I am very weak. Do I look strong to you? Look me in the eyes right now. Do I look strong? I don't think so. Depends. Depends. Let me see. This is crazy that this exists. I can't believe that it actually exists. Let's see, there's a lot of stuff. Give me 1 second. I have to be back in like 2 seconds. My lawyer has informed me not to answer what question? I'm not asking any questions. I am simply sitting here. Fortnite Champion Series. Previously, Fortnite World Cup. $30 million. Oh wait, that was like 5 years ago. Okay, let's see. $30 million is a crazy amount of money. That is crazy. I wonder who won. You asked all the. I didn't ask any questions. I asked like 0 questions. I am straight up chilling and not. Oh, there's a Minecraft competition. You like build like a statue. What are you doing in a Minecraft? What is a Minecraft? What is a Minecraft? What? There's a competition for Street Fighter 5, Konami, League of Legends. They have a League of Legends Korea. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Welcome. Okay. Thank you so much for coming, Stitch. I hope you sleep very well. Let's see. I'm curious about all these other things. They have League of Legends, like a bajillion League of Legends tournaments. They have League Gaming. Oh, I just realized how loud the music is. We have leaguegaming.com for something. They have a bunch. Let me see. I'm not sure why there's so many. It always shocks me. So, it's like, what's it called? They have a lot of stuff. Mobile Legends, Bang Bang, Southeast Asia Cup. For Mobile Legends, wow. Okay, so it's just like any game? Can any game have like esports associated with it? Like it said Minecraft for one of them. What is Minecraft? I'm so lost. This is shocking to me. Let's see. They have a lot. There was like a stupid number of these. I'm very curious. Oh, there's defunct ones. They used to have one called Apex for Super Smash Brothers. For LOL? Let's see. They have one CSGO Valorant. Look, yeah. Let's see. PUBG Mobile. They have Battlegrounds Mobile. Speedrunning. But then, like, I feel like that's like, you know, you have to be like really, really good like the one day. Like on one day, I feel like that's anxiety inducing. Let's see, they have Sky Esports. Mobile Gamers. World Cyber Wargaming.net. Oh, World of Tanks. Crazy. That's crazy. World of Tanks has a championship. Valorant has a championship, of course. UMG Gaming has been holding gaming events mainly for the Call of Duty franchise since 2012. Okay. UGC Ultimate Gaming Championship. So are there a lot of them? Tekken World Tour. Oh, wow. There is a lot of this stuff. Hi, Elspy. Welcome back. I'm back. Eldon Gilbert is dead, yes. Eldon Gilbert has been dead for a long time. R.I.P. Eldon Gilbert. Let's see. Dota. Okay. Dota 2 is a 2013 multiplayer online battle arena video game by Valve. Oh, it's by Valve? The game is a sequel to Defense of the Ancients, Dota. Oh. I've heard of Dota. Oh, wait, I'm talking about Dota. What the freak? A community-created mod for Blizzard's Entertainment's Warcraft 3? So, it's a mod for Warcraft? What is Warcraft? World of Warcraft? Ah! What is Dota? What is Dota? Can you explain this to me? Radagon is alive. I hope not. I know that song. I like that song. What is that? Bass Hunter? Love that song. The game received acclaim from critics who praised the game's presentation and multiplayer features. Oh, so what exact? So a MOBA. Okay. Multiplayer online battle arena is a subgenre of strategy video games in which two teams of players compete against each other on a predefined battlefield. Each player controls a single character with a set of distinctive abilities. So wait. I thought that they were like their own. I thought that they were groups of people. I think we broke his ankles. I break everyone's. I'm very good at the breaking of the ankles. Let's see. The typical objective is for each team to destroy their opponent's main structure located at the opposite corner of the battlefield. Is it like capture the flag? Is that what a MOBA is like? Is like capture the flag? Like team capture the flag? Players are assisted by computer-controlled units that periodically spawn in groups. I've never actually really watched... Okay, so Smite and Paragon. There are examples of MOBA games that are not considered real-time strategy. What is Smite? I've heard of Smite. Is Smite good? You break the flags, you destroy... I see. Okay. Smite is a 2014 free-to-play third-person multiplayer online battle arena video game developed and published by Hi-Res Studios. Okay. Amazon Luna. They control God, goddess, or other mythological feature and take part in the team-based combat. Okay. Oh, they have mini. So when you play League, you have yourself, and then you have minions that follow you around. I've seen like videos of League, but I don't understand it. I fought Photosax like a while ago. Let's see. I want to look up different kinds of video games genres. Now I'm very curious. Let's see. Apparently there's a different kind of word for MOBA. Apparently it's like a city. Gameplay history. Let me see. I want to see like game genres. I'm very curious now because there's hella. Strategy video games. Okay, here's strategy video game genres. Okay. So according to some analysts, okay, here we go. There's action video games, adventure, fighting, platform, puzzle, racing, role-playing, shooter, simulation, sports, strategy, and miscellaneous. I wonder what miscellaneous is. Underneath, okay, it's a tower destruction. What does that mean? What is tower destruction? Strategy. Okay, we have strategy. Let's see. So there are different subgenres of strategy video games. One is 4X, in which players control an empire and explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate. Games are like Sid Meier's Civilization and Total War. Total War? I've heard Total War is very good. Has anyone played it? I believe it has a pretty dedicated fan base. I think that they try to make a game, the creators of Total War, the publisher or whatever, they were like using all the money that they got from Total War to make a weird like loot shooter called, I think, Hyenas. And people who were paying for Total War got really mad. Have you killed Fortisax yet? I think so. Like a while ago. Let's see. So they have that one. Has anyone played Civilization? I've heard of it. It's always on sale all the time. Then you have, what's it called? So you have all these strategy ones. Grand strategy, including things like Hearts of Iron and Crusader Kings. I've never heard of it. I've never heard of it. There's artillery ones, auto battler, so auto chess. Okay, chess like, okay. There's a Dota chess. What? That's so weird. You have MOBAs, construction and management, real-time strategy. MMORTS, so MMO, real-time strategy. Real-time tactics, tower defense, turn-based strategy. Turn-based tactics. What's the difference? Wow, this is confusing. War games. You know what, guys? I am now a war game streamer. Are there any actual good wargaming games? 12,000 hours in Hearts of Iron 4. Gotta grab my food. What kind of food is it? Let me know. Let me see. So they have... Man, I don't feel like there's any good, like, wargaming games. Simulation games. Oh, sim games. And you have, like, fighting platformers. I wonder... I feel like all games are fighting games. Like, you know... Let's see. Features, special attacks, rundown. Okay, so beat 'em ups, are they fighting games? Right? They are, right? What's the difference? Let's see. Highest grossing franchises of fighting games ever. The first is Street Fighter, the second is Mortal Kombat. Best selling franchises: Street Fighter, Virtua Fighter, Tekken. What the frick is a Virtua Fighter? I have never heard of this game before my whole life. No, they're beat 'em ups. But then what is that in? Is it in fighting? Or is it a role playing? Adventure action? What is it? Hyrule Warriors. Isn't that kind? Oh man, I'm trying to figure this out. Give me a second. Soul Calibur. Let's see. I want to see if they have other genres because they don't say. History, character selection. That's fun. I've never played it before. Hordes of enemies. Beat 'em ups. Oh, it says that the beat 'em ups this genre is distinctly related to beat 'em ups. Another action genre. Okay, so it's action. So beat 'em ups are action. That makes sense. But fighting is different than beat 'em ups. I see. So subgenres of character action games, also known as character-driven games, character games, or just action games, are a broad category of action games. Okay. Beat 'em ups, fighting games. I am so confused. Oh no, they're so separate. Okay, I see. Hack and slash. What's the difference between hack and slash? So beat 'em up is like you physically punch them, versus hack and slash like you slash them. Is that what it is? You have maze games, platformers, side-scrolling. This is crazy. Fighting games are against other players centered on combo mechanics. No idea. You're like absolutely lost. Centered on combo mechanics. I don't know why it gets so like confusing. There's so many different kinds of games. Welcome in, Donnie. I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Friday. Or Saturday. Whatever day it is. Just popping in and say hi. Everyone's like so eepy. I don't know why I'm so eepy. It could be possible that I did not eat enough earlier, so I could be hungry now. I feel so sad that my YouTube decided to like just destroy. Have a fun stream and a good weekend. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend too. Hack and slash games are more oriented around swords. Like what? I've used them interchangeably. Yeah, I'm about to say. I have not thought that much into it. I feel like there's so many different like, but it's kind of insane. At a certain point, I feel like I don't know. But I guess there's like a lot of purists out there who are very like particular about the kind of names that you use. But I don't think I've ever thought about that much because I feel like while it kind of matters, does it really? Like unless you're actually like, you know, making a game or something. I don't know. I don't know what my favorite kind of genre of video game is. I like beat 'em ups because I don't feel like I want to cry. But then sometimes when I do play beat 'em ups, I kind of want to cry a little bit. I think Souls-likes are definitely not beat 'em ups. Are they role-playing? I can never tell because I feel like in every single game that you do play, you're playing a role as someone else. It always confuses me. Unless it really stands out, you don't need to think about genres too much. I just don't understand. Like half the time, I'll say something as something else. It's like music genres. That's true. That is true. I guess it doesn't 100% matter. I was just thinking about the esports stuff because I never realized that you could have esports. Like I knew that they had like the ones for the FPS games. I didn't know that they had other kinds. Like I had no idea. I don't know why, but I've never thought about it before because it's just like, I don't know. I get so confused. Genres are fluid. I don't really care about the really obscure niche version of metal. I'm just calling it metal. That's fair. I guess that's true, but people do care. I mean, I guess it matters because some people like certain things, other people don't like others. Like, I never realized, I don't understand why Yakuza moved from being like a beat 'em up to a turn-based strategy. That doesn't make any sense. It's so bizarre. Same thing with like, I feel like, do people like Honkai Star Rail? Because I've never actually like really tried it. It's like a turn-based strategy as well. I really like Zenless Zone Zero because it's not that. And because it's actually pretty fun to watch playing. Like, I feel like Rainbow Six is fun to watch because of the leans and stuff. I like playing Zenless Zone Zero because of the, like, parries that you can do. I like to have games that look fun. They look nice. Like, it's, like, very, like, rhythmic. I like to watch rhythmic games because it's always so fun to me. I also like to watch when people are, like, doing weird stuff in, like, a video game. Like, they're kind of, like, cheesing it. I like cheesy plays. I love watching people cheesing games. I don't know why, but it takes me out whenever someone's doing the most ridiculous stuff. Like, I like to watch people who play Elden Ring and they just, like, one-shot Moog, or they, like, you know, go and sit in the middle of the Radon battlefield using the Mimic. I've never played DMC. I don't know if it's any good. I don't know anything about it. I've never really thought about it before. I've been told I should play Metroidvanias. I don't really know that much about Metroid and Metroidvanias in general. So I'd have to think about it some more. I do think about it. I don't really know. I haven't thought about it enough. I feel like Samus looks really cool. She looks very cool. I want to go back through and replay, what's it called? I want to replay God of War on a harder thing. We'll keep pestering about DMC. Is it really that good? Rhythm games. You know what's crazy? So I have a question. Are rhythm games actually not allowed on Twitch anymore? I heard that they were never allowed in the first place and now they're just enforcing it. That's what I've heard. Is that true? Because I have no idea. Like, I genuinely have no clue. I don't know anything about like, all of the extra stuff. It is, aside from DMC2. DMC2, what's wrong with that? I feel like every time there's, like, a second in, like, a series, like, for instance, Elden Ring, or not Elden Ring, sorry. Oh, my goodness. DS2, everyone seems to hate on it. I've heard people hate DS2, like, a lot. What's so bad about DS2? I've heard it's buggy. Is that it? Is the story good at DS2? I've never played it. I don't have it. Wait. I don't know. DS2 is really funny. Is it actually good? I started playing DS3 and I haven't gotten that. Is it actually funny? What do you mean by funny? What does really funny mean? Explain. Really funny is such like a vague way of. I didn't say it was good. It's just it's different, you know. DS2 is it's just different. It's funny. It's so bad it's funny is what you mean. I think you mean it's so bad that it's funny. Just say that. Just say that, man. You don't go out of your way. You don't gotta like compliment it like low-key. It's probably no, it's not bad either. What's like a genuinely bad game? What is a genuinely bad game? Is Outlaws actually bad? I've heard that they paid people a lot of money to say it was good. I don't know. DS2 is the only Souls to have a tutorial. They have tutorial. Elden Ring has a tutorial. It's just not obvious. Wait, do they actually like tell you? Wait. Does DS2 actually like give you like a tutorial like press A to jump? Is that actually what it is? DMC2 is a genuinely bad game. Yes, is it actually? No way. No way. Okay, if you have to be told how to jump in a Souls like, I think you should just quit immediately. That's crazy. I mean, I feel like that's almost insulting. I'm not gonna lie. I think that, okay. I think it is okay not to gatekeep, but to have some games that are made for some people. Like, for instance, I may never beat Radon. That's fine, because I just may not have, at least I might eventually. But not everyone has the time or the patience or the willpower or the want to do so, right? I think it is okay to have games that are not made for everybody. That's fine. That's totally fine. And I think it's so frustrating that I feel like game companies will sacrifice, they'll sacrifice their IPs and their fans for the IP to appeal to a larger audience. I think that's sad. I think that is so upsetting to me because there's no reason to do that. It's an actual tutorial level. That's insane. If you need a tutorial and you're playing a Souls-like, maybe you should stop. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. And I get it, like, you know, all that stuff. But, like, I think it's fine to have some games that are for, like, some people. Like, Souls-likes are not for everybody. Not everyone is going to have, and they're not going to enjoy it. Like, I think for a lot of people, Souls-likes in general would probably be too much effort, too much work. Welcome in, Beans. Souls-like are my least favorite. What's your favorite kind of genre of games? And I think we have this problem where you have to, like, be good at everything. You know what, guys? You don't have to be good at everything. For real. You can be a gamer and still not like Souls-likes or not be interested in them. That's totally fine. I feel like that's totally fine. I also feel like there's a problem with, like, what's it called? I feel like I don't like in the Souls community, where people sit here and they get so mad because people are using mimics and stuff. That's crazy. Hard to because of this. Also because I play way too many game genres. I see. That's fair, that's fair. I don't know. Hard to say. Hard to say because I play way too many. That's fair. I do think it's like, what's it called? I don't know. I get frustrated. I see a lot of people who sit there and are like, and that's what I said earlier, right? I love Yakuza series. I love the Yakuza 0 game, okay? Like the guy, like on an Instagram post, okay? Talking about how people get so mad, right? I love beans. I saw it on an Instagram post where it was making fun of people who sit there and they're like, oh my goodness, like, they're sitting there. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Have a great weekend. They'll sit there and they'll get so mad because people are using mimics and they're using like Chizu builds and they're using da-da-da-da. And they're like, oh my goodness, like if you're not like, you know, going out and finding your own build and you're using a mimic tier, da-da-da, then you're basically like not even playing the game and you're like playing a glorified movie. And I'm sitting here like, are you serious? It's a game mechanic. It's a game mechanic. And you know what's crazy to me? These same people get mad about mimic tiers, and they get mad about cheesy game mechanic, or like playing like a weird build, or a build you see on TikTok, right? But they never like say anything about summoning other players. I've never seen anyone criticize someone else for summoning another player. What's wrong with summoning a mimic? I don't understand it. It's so confusing to me. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I don't know. They have nothing better to do with it. That's what I'm saying. How long are they gonna keep digging up the same arguments? Exactly. I just think about it. I think it's so crazy. This is the thing that I have an opinion on. Is I think it's nuts that people get so mad about people using freaking game mechanics in the game. Fun not allowed. You're not allowed to have a good time playing the video game that you paid for in order to relax with. You are only allowed to play Elden Ring the way that I say you may play it. You are only allowed to play these games the way I say you should play them. I think that's nuts. That's nuts. Like, it's one thing if they're hacking, but I can understand that. If they're using a game mechanic, I don't know what to tell you. Also, welcome in. I hope you're having a wonderful Friday. What do you want me to call? Max? That's what I see. I mean, I think also copying a build you see online is lame. That's because I think making your own personal build is half the fun. That's cheese, yes. What you actually use, I don't care. I think it's fun. Because, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Elden Ring tells you much of anything. Much of anything at all. I also feel like it depends. Because I'm taking it from a point of view as a streamer, right? So to me, not only do I have to play the game, right, and pay attention to what's happening in the game and the story, I also have to be, like, talking. So it gets a bit difficult at times to really understand what's happening. And for me personally, Elden Ring is like my first ever Souls-like. And I got so incredibly lost playing that game. Like, so lost. I also love for backseating, so that could be part of it. I feel like the Elden Ring story is very confusing. And I've spent a lot of time listening to it. It's because it's a very detailed story, which is impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I don't feel like there's much of any contradictions in the Elden Ring story. Like, I'm not sitting here being like, huh, I wonder how this worked out, and this worked out, and this, like, what's a moles-like game? What's a moles-like game? A seas-like. I have a seas-like. My crab game that I need to finish. I think there's nothing wrong with using builds that you see online. I think that's fine. It doesn't bother me. Because, well, I mean, I guess my question is, like, what's your opinion on backseating a Souls-like game? Because I guess I have backseating. Scroll with a gun. It's about Mog getting molested. Yes, exactly. It's so sad. I feel like I think the Elden Ring story is very fascinating. I think it's fascinating. It does remind me of Berserk. I feel like it's like Berserk without all of the, what's it called? Backseating is only good to ask for. But I'm curious as to what you think because a lot of my build came from people telling me what to do. Is that okay? Moles-like is like a mole game. I'm not saying that like a mean way. I mean, is it okay? Because I'm curious as to what your thoughts are since you say that. Because I was very curious. I saw people. I looked up what was strong. Of course, not my whole build, is it? I guess it's kind of confusing because there's so much. And the thing about Elden Ring is that you can, if you don't, okay. With Elden Ring, you go to a new area, right? You go to a new area. You walk past a certain place. You walk past like a statue and now like the whole area behind you or like a certain storyline is locked off. You go and you make another decision, another storyline is locked off. That's how Elden Ring works. So it's a bit difficult at times. Like I was trying to kind of do like a lore run. You can only do so much. Can you even 100% Elden Ring in one go? Because there's a lot of like storylines that get locked behind you doing one or another thing. I'm back, welcome in. Yeah, the Death Knights, but he's entirely relegated to Fia/D set. I wish Godwin had more, I agree with you. He is technically like quote unquote everywhere though, because he's the Death Roots, kind of. Guts, yes. I like Elden Ring because it doesn't have to show me everything. I think I like that. If someone told you what to do and you found it fun, then that's okay. Like, as someone who's played a lot of Elden Ring, I already know it's strong, and I tend to gravitate towards his weapons. But again, it's entirely what you find fun is okay, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I know a lot of people, you can, but some storylines are very easy to mess up, yes, exactly. And that's what I'm saying, because the thing about Elden Ring, Griffith did nothing wrong. Griffith did nothing wrong, yes, sure. That is certainly an opinion that you can have. That is definitely an opinion. Is it the right one? Who knows? Let's find out. But yeah, it's really easy to mess up anything in Elden Ring. The minute you like walk past, like, I don't know, a stick in the road and you did pick up the stick. I've heard there are some games, I think it's called Kingdom Come Deliverance, or no, King's Quest. King's Quest. Apparently, there used to be a genre of games, right? I think they're called like text-based games that used to exist back before like you had all of the abilities with all of the technology and this stuff. Back before all that, there used to be games where if you like don't do something at the very beginning of the game, you can go through the whole game and at the very end you'll freaking die. King's Quest. I've heard there are some crazy games like that, where it's like, you don't make a typo at the beginning of the game, and at the end of the game, like an alien will show up and kill you because you did make a typo, and it offended him or something. That's insane! That's insane! I think that is nuts! I can never. I think I would start crying. You can't obtain a fairly loose puppet if you choose the Dung Eater, exactly. So there are some things that get locked out, right? Because you do one thing or another. What do you think Celavis does with his dolls? It's not Celavis. It's not Celavis. It's someone else. It's what is his name? What's his name again? Master. What's the dude? Give me a second. Oh man, what is that guy's name again? Ever heard of the game Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel? No, but it looks fun. But yeah, Master Pidia. Master Pidia. He's the one doing all the things. But yeah, there's games like that where it's like you make one mistake at the very beginning of the game too. And it comes back and bites you in the ass. Like, I would lose my mind. There's a Lord of the Ring text-based game that allows you to kill all the hobbits. Destroy the hobbit holes. I must never ever see one of them hairy feet ever again. It's disgusting. Let's see here. That's crazy. I feel like Lord of the Rings is actually, I feel like they actually have pretty decent games. For it being like such an old, I feel like Lord of the Rings is really old source material. He's too powerful to kill, there you go. I like the hobbits. Celavis has his scale-to-scale salon puppet right by his bed. He is also a puppet. Celavis is a puppet. Actually, I should not be talking about this. I do not want to give spoilers out. I feel bad. I don't want to like we all played the game. Guys, we played the game. Everyone's played the game, right? Like everyone's played Elden Ring. I've never played any Dragon Ball games. I am not a Dragon Baller. I'm so sorry. Let's see. Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Wait, why are the reviews mixed? Are people mad at Monster Hunter? Did something happen? Let's see. People are mad about the expansion. The Iceborne expansion has a lot for sponge monsters that are so tedious. The mechanics are good, but the health bars. OMG. Wow, so fun. Rathalos spending 20 minutes flying and resetting 10 times the zone. It's amazing that people who do this still have a job. Crapcom quality. Back in the day, games didn't have the luxury of being multiplayer or being able to add DLC. They had to keep gamers' retention through difficulty and replayability. Having games that are so easy to get bad endings like that fall under that logic. They want you to play over and over again. Yes. I think, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say something. So, I think hardware being, what's it called? Do you want me to spoil the Elden Ring stuff for you? Because I know that quest line, or I know exactly the answer, but I don't want to spoil it for you if you want to go find out on your own. I can tell you the answer here. I don't want to spoil it for people. There's some GameCube Lord of the Rings games I've heard are good. I'm not surprised by that. There's some really freaky Lord of the Rings GameCube-esque games I've seen. It really freaks me out, man. I'm so scared. I've seen some crazy horror games. I feel like horror games on like an analog kind of vibe. They freak me the fuck out, man. I can't do it. I cannot do it. It gives me paranoia. I get so paranoid. I can't watch analog horror videos anymore because it freaks me out. I get so stressed. Marika is the GEQ. What is that? GEQ? Back in the day. Okay, here's my opinion. I think hardware. Oh, the Glow My Queen. Maybe. I can kind of see it. I think, well, originally people said, well, I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want people to be spoiled. I want to say my opinion, but I don't want people to be spoiled. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm about to say, okay. Yeah, but it makes sense because Melina is probably Marika's mom. Or sorry, Marika's probably Melina's mom. It makes sense. Weird amount of sense. Everything makes a lot of sense if you think about it hard enough. If you think about it a lot. What was I gonna say? Yes, hardware being improved. Like, I think hardware getting better, right, is a good thing and a bad thing for video games. First of all, obviously you get better stuff, right? You get better stuff from having a hardware that is better. Go figure. At the same time, I think it makes a lot of developers lazy, or developers are being pushed faster because, like, oh, the hardware is quote unquote so good, you have to get it out faster. And so what ends up happening is, you have a lot of games that have like the patches because a lot of the games are already really broken when they come out. I think that's a bad thing. Back when you had things like just straight up CDs where you didn't have to download content after and constant patches and constant fixes after. Yeah, it's nothing is optimized anymore for storage, which makes sense. Nothing is finished or completed when it's released, which is why you have things like Cyberpunk coming out, which would have been very good had they not released it before it was ready. It's very sad, and it breaks my heart to see games that should have been so good and should have been received extremely well be ruined because you have people running the show who don't understand anything about computers, who don't understand anything about hardware, who don't understand anything about games, and who don't understand anything about software. It makes me so frustrated because these games should be good. These people don't know what they're doing. They're releasing games. They're forcing developers, right? The higher-ups at these companies, they're forcing developers to release games that are unoptimized, unfinished. And it ruins the reputation of these companies, right? Like, kind of off topic, but if you guys remember that one animation studio that made the original, that Sonic movie, the really ugly Sonic, they're out of business now. They actually are out of business now, I believe. Kind of off topic. I know it's animation, but the same kind of thing can happen with video games if you have one bad release. One bad release can mean, I believe that they are. I heard that they were. I could be wrong, That may not be right. I have not fact-checked that personally. But that kind of stuff can really ruin a business. You have a couple of bad releases. You have 1 or 2 bad releases. Right? That could sink your whole company. That's how games work. You can have a couple of good releases that make your whole company. The ugly Sonic. I'll find it for you. Let me show you. Because they had a whole redesign. One good release can sink your company if you work for EA. Oh man. Let's see it. Let's see if it lets me save it. Let me see if I can find it. You can have a stellar release like Hi-Fi Rush and you still get... Exactly. It doesn't matter. It still sucks. Right? But then it's like almost... I feel like you end up with a bunch of games that are exactly the same. So you have... Okay. You have games that are... What's it called? You have game companies that are too afraid to make anything different. Also, here's what he looks... Here's what the ugly Sonic look like. It's gonna be like a jump scare look. He's behind me, isn't he? There you go. This is what he looks like. This is the Sonic I'm talking about. The one in the top right-hand corner. Very freaky looking. Freaky Sonic. Let's see. But yeah. I'm not sure what's going on about the Elden Ring stuff. What I'm trying to explain is, I've completely forgotten now. I can't remember. What was I talking about before this? Yeah, basically you can have, what's it called? This is a new one. Oh, there's like a bunch of new theories about Elden Ring. Of course, there's always new Elden Ring theories. I was gonna say, so basically what happens, this one, so the Good Sonic wasn't by a different, I believe it was by the same studio, but they didn't get paid to do it or something crazy like that. EA was like, yeah, the game was amazing and everyone loved it, kill him. Here's the problem with video games now. If you think about the most important video game franchises of ever, a lot of them started off well because they pushed limits. Assassin's Creed, the original Assassin's Creed, and the ones that followed the originals before they got lazy and before they just sat there and rested on the name that they created for themselves, they were good. They were very good. They were pushing boundaries, pushing limits. Video game companies will no longer do that. That's why you get so many games that are basically reskin versions of the other one, of another one, right? It is so much easier to take someone else's idea, put a new shade of paint on it, and say it's yours. And it's so sad because games that are actually invented, games that are actually different, game companies that actually try to make something more interesting, right? Or if they don't want to add like a bunch of DLC to it, or like, you know, crazy DLC to it, tend to not do very well. It frustrates me to no end. This one, so the Good Sonic was done by a different studio. I believe so. Yeah. I think EA probably just didn't like the fact that they couldn't, like, you know, charge people out the crazy wazoo for some sort of crazy, like, skins or something. But yeah, I feel like game companies would be better. I wish that game developers would just have, like, their own thing. I wish that there was more people who are passionate over the people. I feel like most game companies are just run by people who straight up, the only thing that they do is like look at the money. That's it. They don't look at the artistry behind it, and I think that's a problem. It's a huge problem when you have stories that really should. Yeah, I don't know. It breaks my heart. It really is so sad and frustrating. I just wish that we could have games that are actually good. Also finished on release. When it's not finished on release, that's so bad. And I don't want to give it. If they have to please shareholders, they become soulless. I agree with that. Like, that's why I don't think Concord's doing very well at all. I know Black Myth with Kong is doing very good. I don't know why. I don't know why people even like buy skins at this point. I don't even know. I feel like a lot of games are exactly the same. I'm surprised if Concord's doing well at all. I do believe that, let me look it up. Let's see. Now I'm curious. So you have that Star Wars, right? Star Wars Outlaws. Let's see how it's doing. Let me see. Let not review. Singing its praise. I don't know about that. I did not know about that. Playing it way too safe. I mean, that's just true for all games. Seems it feels a bit basic. I mean, I just don't even know. At this point, I feel like what exactly would you expect to be different? I think that's the problem, right? Because you have games that need to push boundaries and be different, but what boundaries aren't pushed at this point? Optimization? I don't know. It just kind of sucks. Black Myth Wukong, I don't know. I've never played it. I don't know about it. I do know, I've heard that Star Wars Outlaws, as you'd expect, yeah. There you go. I heard that Star Wars Outlaws is like, what's it called? I heard that they were paying people to give it good reviews. I think one thing I don't like is when like legitimate reviews or negative are blocked. That makes me sad. Because you'd have to realize like it's like important, right? That not everyone is what's it called? Like not everyone's gonna be like giving you a positive review. Even if you are like, oh, thank you so much for coming, Kyle. Have a great rest of your night. It's not that they need to push boundaries, it's that they need people who want to make them. What do you mean by that? Who want to make them? I don't even know, like at this point. I feel like Concord. Yeah, I feel like Concord is it just seems like a bad game. I don't know if it's even like I haven't even looked at it. I have not even heard a peep about Concord. I don't know anything about it right now. I feel like it's kind of mid at best. You know how it is. And they're doing their passion, just not just a job to them. Yeah, the problem is now, so I think here's the problem. It's that you have an audience of people who expect like AAA quality even out of smaller studios, right? Like you can't just do a game that's good. It has to be competitive with these companies that have enormous sums of money, right? And I agree with you. But the problem is, even people who are passionate and who care about the games that work for these companies, they can't do what they want to do because they have to follow what people tell them to do, like their employers. And I think that's just so sad. I mean, obviously, that's their job. You know, if they're doing their job, there's only a certain point to which you could have passion carry you. And beyond that, you know, if you have fewer resources, I would rather have polished gameplay with worse graphics. But the problem is that a lot of people are heavily swayed by graphics. I think that's a big issue. I feel like it's difficult to see artistry behind games for most people. I think it's hard because you have big companies. And as a small game creator, you have to compete. I think that's why you don't see nearly as many probably as you used to. It's sad. I think that a lot of people probably are either unwilling or just don't want to see past graphics. Graphics do mean a lot to people. They do. I mean, it's immersive. Of course, now you have like things like, what's it called? Unreal Engine. Unreal Engine is great, but it's also, I believe, unoptimized. I believe it's really hard to run Unreal Engine. So it's kind of like, you know, I think it just sucks. I also feel like the reason as to why I have an idea. Here's my personal belief. I think the reason as to why you have games that are very how would you say, unoptimized is to get people to buy more hardware. And I've said this before and I'll say it again. I think that's really what it is. You have unoptimized games. People don't have the hardware to run them. It's much easier to market, right? Like, oh, you need to have the next gen CPU. You need to do this and this and this. Versus, I just want to rolly with a dapper ranch. I like that one. Welcome in. What's it called? What's another? Give me another copy pasta. If you have less resource, yeah, I don't know. It just sucks. And then on top of that, you have like, what's it called? That's like the weirdest stuff that happens. Cause some people will have like the craziest freaking setups of all time ever. And it's like hard to run. But then there's like some games that will run on potato and people still get mad. The hardware for games that barely improved in years. I've heard that AMD is cooking up something. I think that if you buy maybe I shouldn't say this. Maybe I shouldn't talk about this. With Wukong releasing, PS5 is most sought after. I wonder, I don't know. I feel like a PS5 is nuts. It's so expensive. It's $500. $500. But I guess it depends. I mean, it's also like if you're gonna buy, okay. I don't know. I think it depends on what you do. If you buy pre-built, it's different versus if you get your own stuff, it's different. I want to talk about it, but I don't want to talk. Do you work for AMD? No. I wish. That'd be awesome. I wish I worked for AMD. No, I don't work for AMD. I do think that they provide a great product for an amazing price. Especially if you have a micro center nearby you. I think that they have a wonderful, they have really amazing quality stuff. I run like an all AMD setup right now. And I'm planning maybe on upgrading, but I'm debating. I do think that 1500 X3D. Let's see. I think it depends. So if you're playing video games and that's all you do, or if you're playing games and you like do it for like working, it's different if you do streaming, especially if you're a VTuber. It's very different. But I think that's fair. I do think that is fair. I do think that what's it called? I do think people overbuild their PCs a lot. I also think that it's difficult because you kind of have to have the understanding on how to optimize your own stuff, your own PC, and how to actually set up the game so that you're not like overworking your PC. 3 days after release, it sold 10 million copies. I'm not that familiar. I have heard of Black Myth Wukong. Actually, no, I haven't. What is that? I've never heard of that. Oh man. Okay, but yeah. Apparently people are really mad about the Iceborne DLC for that one game. Skull and Bones is on sale already, which is crazy to me. It's crazy. I want to read the reviews. I want to play it, but we'll see. There is no reality in which this game is worth $60. However, it's pretty fun for a $24 game. If you get it for the introductory price at 60% off, I'm sure I will drop it fast. Skull and Bones. Skull and Bones. Liquid cool PCs. Like, are you talking about like the liquid, like a regular like liquid cooler, or like the what's it called? The loop. You ever see the loop pieces? They look very fancy. They're very fancy. Man, I love. Let me see. The loop. The loop. I love the loops. I want to see like a cool one. I like the loop stuff, but yeah, for the I don't even think. I'm not. They do look cool. The loop looks very cool. Very cool. It also depends, like, how loud do you care about your computer being? How warm is your house? Do you have AC? Do you live in Europe? This is the questions that I need to have answered. Look how cool it is. That does look very cool. Can't bother with liquid cooled. I don't want to do the maintenance. The loop is crazy. The loop is crazy because you have to get, what's it called? You have to get like the most insane stuff. Yeah, I believe you have, I don't know that much about loop cooling because I don't have one. I've heard that you have to have like like, freaking, you have to, like, refill the water. It's not true. Let's see. Here we go, guys. Look at that thing. It looks so cool. It does look very cool. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this looks dope, okay? It looks dope. I have seen... Oh, my God. Let me show you guys. There's, like, what's it called? I saw this one PC. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys a really funny PC case that I saw recently. I'm going to show you guys this is the most ridiculous PC case. This is Liquid Cool. I've seen a picture of someone who filled his with mayonnaise. If there is someone who is willing to fill their loop-cooled piece, their liquid cooled PC with mayonnaise, that is someone you should be afraid of. That is someone you should be afraid of. I could not even imagine. All right, here we go. I got another photo for you guys. I got more photos. I'm sharing so much today. Wow. What the fuck? I lost it. Oh, here it is. Okay, this is like the most low-res photo I've ever seen in my whole freaking life. Here you guys go. This is a PC. This is a PC. I'm not kidding. I wish I was joking. I'm not kidding. Let me see if I can find a better photo of it. Yeah, these are PC. This is a PC. Let me make another photo so you guys can see it from... Actually, let me just show it here. This is a PC on my left, or by my right. Here you go. This is a PC. It's a shoe. The PC case. I think it's just one shoe. I think you buy one. I don't know why they made this. It's made by NZXT. They make very fast. I think it was for a convention? I don't know why they made this. It's fascinating. It's truly interesting. And put nothing so nothing grows. Yeah, that makes sense. 6 months and it's expensive. It's expensive. And I've seen before people, they mess it up and it gets so fucked. Let me see another weird PC case. I've seen some really cool PC cases. And I've seen some very bizarre ones. Let me see if I can find you guys. There was one that was like a Jurassic Park one. Let me find it for you. Jurassic Park PC case. NVIDIA jump scare. Welcome in, Grandpa and Moms. NVIDIA jump scare. I love NVIDIA. NVIDIA is my favorite company ever, and I think that NVIDIA is the best. And NVIDIA, I love NVIDIA. And I would never buy from AMD. AMD is garbage. NVIDIA, my beloved. Do not ever change. Do not ever upgrade NVIDIA. You're beautiful just the way you are. You don't need to change. Here we go. Look at this thing. The fuck? I found the most bizarre, yet fascinating PC build of all time ever. On the Reddit. Everything I find is on Reddit. I feel like maybe for some reason, somehow I'm always on Reddit, weirdly enough. Even though I'm not a Redditor. I swear. Did you invest in NVIDIA or something? Yes. I'm actually the NVIDIA. I am the Chizu. My last name, my real name is Chizu NVIDIA. I'm so sorry. You guys had to find out this way. I actually, I have so much NVIDIA swag that if I took it off, I would just perish. Look at this, guys. This is another PC. This is another PC. Have you ever gone down the rabbit hole of weird promotional popcorn buckets? Now I want to. Now I want to. Look at this, guys. This is a PC. Yes, I am the NVIDIA. Cheese NVIDIA. I run. What's it called? What's that one? 4090. Cheese video. I am the cheese video gamer. I'm gonna find another weird one. Let's see. I'm trying to think. There's like a bunch of weird. I saw some of the weirdest PC builds. I have seen some bizarre stuff. And like, I can understand a lot of things. Some of them just look weird. I know. And it's like, I saw all of them. I'm not sure. There was a shark. The shark one. Shark PC case. There we go. That's the one I wanted to show you guys. I remember this one. It does not look bad. It doesn't look bad. None of them really look bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, even the shoe one, it's weird, okay? It's weird, okay? I cannot fault it because it's not even bad. They did a pretty good job making it look like a shoe. They did a pretty good job making this look like Jurassic Park. And they did a pretty good job making this one look like a shark. This looks like a shark. That's a pretty dope shark. Like, come on, that's a cool shark. Definitely looks like a shark. I see this and I think, yeah, that's definitely guar. That's guar right there. Very, very gura. 4090s and 1400 or 14900K are all dying because they're unoptimized and drawing insane power. Who needs optimization? I've heard that in Europe, it's very expensive. Like, power is more expensive than in the United States. Is that true? Is this true? I don't know that much about Europe because I'm not European. I would never be European. Let's see. I was gonna look up another case. There's some weird PC cases. Let's see. There's a toilet one. Ew. That's so gross. That's so gross. That actually exists. Yeah, I don't know why they have the most bizarre stuff. Oh yeah, I saw this one. This one is weird. Let me see if I can find some more weird ones. I'm trying to find some for you guys so you guys can see the ones. Since I have to see it, you have to see it. They don't have as much access to hydroelectric as we do. What do you mean we? What do you mean we? You're Canadian. Don't say we. And I'm just kidding. I am joking though. That was a joke. Everything I say is a joke, not for real, not on jaw. Just a goof. You know, it's all a joke. It's all a joke. Really, it's new. I'm new to. I am new to everything. I've never existed before. I've never played Metal Gear Solid 1, and I've never played any Metal Gear Solid games at all. The shoe is a computer, yes. All of them are computers. Everything is. It is all computer. Wow, there are some weird freaking PC cases that exist at Computex. Okay, I have a question, guys. I wonder if these are real. Is this real? MSI. I'm looking up all of these weird PC cases. MSI. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't know. I feel like there's the most bizarre. There's some really bizarre stuff. A PC is always interesting. Ugliest cases ever. Could you imagine? Like, you spend your time, you develop you like make a case, you design a case, right? And you have it, and you know what happens? You end up on a website where someone says that your computer is most ugly computer ever. US power costs 60 cents per kilowatt hour, and in Germany it's 40 cents per kilowatt hour. Wow, that's a huge increase. That's like 4 times as much. What the fuck? What is going on in Germany? What is Germany doing? That's crazy. Germany? You okay? Why is it so expensive there? Oh my god. Man, US is balling again. We just keep dunking on everybody. America's the best, guys. I love America. Every day I wake up, I look at the American flag hanging above my wall. I salute it. I stand up on American soil, look out my window, see my bald eagle that I keep as a pet. Except I don't because he's free. Because we're all free in America. And then I go, walk to my nearest McDonald's. I eat my 45 government allotted Big Macs. And then I drive my Hummer, Ford, American-built, wonderful, Dunkin'-cooled car down to my local Freedom plant, where I fire off 45 rounds from my wonderful firearms that I love very much, and I end my day going to Walmart and buying 45 glazed donuts, where I will then throw them at other people. It's because Germany is shutting down nuclear and transitioning to renewable at the time, and at the moment importing power. They're importing power. They're importing? Why? Export. We should only be exporting. I want my yes. I love America. I am the most American cheese all time ever. America runs on Dunkin'. You guys have Tim Hortons. I don't drink coffee. Dunkin' Donuts taste bad. I don't like Dunkin' Donuts. I think we should delete them. No more Dunkin' Donuts. I think that we should expel them from the United States. It is the atrocity Only Krispy Kreme all the time, 24/7. In fact, I personally believe that donuts are too expensive nowadays. And I think that all donut manufacturers should, in fact, count their days. No, I'm just kidding. Why are donuts so expensive? It is fried dough. That is not hard to make. Why are donuts expensive? $1? And now they're like $2. I'm not paying $2. It's a fancy kind of cheese that only I can make. I have a special process. She's gonna start a donut crusade. Listen, I like donuts. I am not paying over $1 for goddamn donuts. You know how expensive they are? I look at Krispy Kreme. You know how expensive the goddamn donuts at Krispy Kreme are? I'm not paying that. Why is it over $1? And you guys see the dollar menu at McDonald's? No more. There's no more dollar menu at McDonald's. It's like the one thing they got. Whatever. I don't care. I hate everything about the way that these places choose to price their food. It's not that expensive. Do not look me in the eyes and tell me that these goddamn sliced fried potatoes are $7. Do you know how much a potato costs? Do you? Not that much. It's a potato. Why is there cheese in your scarf? Why not? Because I'm cheese. I hate inflation. Guys, listen. I hate inflation. Value menu. Nothing is value anymore. She's a cheese tuba, I guess. I am the cheese tuba. The cheese tuba. I feel like everything is insanely expensive. I cannot stand idly by anymore and watch America no longer be able to afford McDonald's. The cheese tuba. Listen, it is a sad day in which a freaking Big Mac costs $7. $7. Why should I invest in cheese? Yes. You should get yourself a Chizu 1K. A Chizu 1K, okay? I know so much about the stock market. It's insane. There is these things called the Bitcoins, and the Bitcoins are very tasty. And I feel like that you should invest in the Bitcoins. There's also this thing called Dogecoin, which is super cool, and it's just as good as Elon Musk's Elden Ring build. Both are great. Look up Big Mac before and after size. Let's see. Big Macs. It's no longer Big Macs. It's sad Mac. Before and after Big Mac. Shrinkflation. 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 I hate this. Let's see. Who the freak keeps a Big Mac from 1975? The 5 years late investing advice. I got investing advice. Guys, listen. There's this new company called Nvidia, and I think everyone should invest in this company called Nvidia. And there's also another one called AMD. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but maybe you should just look at their stocks. The small Mac. It is so upsetting to me. I have a question. Do you guys think that Kraft mac and cheese is real mac and cheese? Be honest with me right now. You know there are people who can't make Kraft mac and cheese. Is that real? There is no way you're gonna look me in the eyes and tell me you don't know how to make a box of Kraft mac and cheese. I have heard. Gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. You've never had Kraft. What kind of mac and cheese do you eat? You've never had Kraft mac and cheese. Wow. You are fancy. Oh, man. There are people, how do you not know how to boil water, bro? It's water. It's boiling water. Do not look me in the eyes and ask me how to boil water. I will be so angry. Singing is forbidden, Chizu. How dare you? That is not licensed by Twitch. Oh, man. Some I got dumb. That was too loud. I'm sorry. That was too loud. You don't have mac and cheese? so I am sorry. How do you not know how to? How do you not know how to boil water? I can't do this anymore, guys. I cannot. This cannot be the reality we are living in. There is no way. It's boiling. What do you not know what boiling means? You put water in a pot and you stick it on a freaking stove and you turn the stove on. That is it. That's it. That's it. There is not much more to it than that. How do you not know how to boil the water? We are like the... it's like Footloose. I think, is Footloose still something people know about? Like, are we past the era of Footloose? Am I old now? Guys, you know, I was actually, what's it called? I'm actually a centenarian. I'm over a million years old. Instructions unclear. Never told me to turn the stove off. House burning help. It's the same as people who can't work at a washing machine. OMG, it's literally Footloose. It's literally Footloose. Now, I must dance. I have to dance. A washing machine. Okay, guys. Do you know how lucky we are to have washing machines? Could you imagine every piece of clothing that you wear having to put into water, soap it, then dry it? Do you know how long that would take? Where is Kevin Bacon? Just throw the water into space, then it will instant boil. Is that true? I would throw the water into a black hole and just see what happens. What happens? I have a question. Like, what if I just, like, manifested the ability to make a black hole, but I didn't know how to do it? What do you guys think of this snail meme? That one snail meme where it's like, if you could have immortality for... How about this, guys? How about this? Would you have immortality if the Big Mac would then cost $11? It's a pretty bad movie. It's okay to be forgotten. Footloose. Footloose. Laundry. Laundry day becomes the whole ass day. It's true. That used to be what it was. Back in my day, guys, we used to have things called washboards. Yes. Laundry is not that hard now. You can just throw it into a box, and then a box makes it go in a circle, and then you put it into another box, and it makes it go into another circle, and it's done. I guess you have to fold it, but it's not. I hate doing the dishes. I don't use a washing machine, so I do them all by hand because I'm cool like that. But yeah, I don't trust washing machines. Dishwashers. Dishwashers are like the worst, and don't buy them. Big dishwasher will tell you, oh, you can't clean your dishes. You need to sanitize them. That's not true. You do not need a dishwasher. If you think about it, a dryer is just a really ineffective oven. Put your clothes into the oven and tell me how it goes. Dishwashers are ass. I agree with you. I agree with you. Immortality, or you have an all-knowing AI that obeys you. Immortality, because I don't feel like the AI can make me immortal. Do you think that the AI can make you immortal? What do you mean by obey? Like malicious compliance obey, or like actual obey? Because you could have like the most malicious compliance AI, like I am from that one, what's it called? I have no mouth and I must scream. Hate. I love that. That guy, I think it can. I am. Oh, AM, sorry, AM, my bad. I don't know why I always think of I space AM. AM, you know what I mean? But you know what I'm talking about. You know, listen, just let me be. You know what I mean. It's not, just let me be stupid in peace. Instead of AI, what about quantum knowledge? Like doing, AM is the biggest hater, yeah. Turns a guy into like basically Jello pudding. Notes. Quantum computing. Oh man. Let me look, guys. Let me see. Quantum computers are nuts. Also might help with hallucinations in AI. Let's see. Let me think. Ah, yes. I remember seeing, what's it called? Give me a sec. What's it called? You get some pretty crazy stuff. There's a lot of really cool, what's it called? He killed all of humanity, then resurrected 5, just to torture them forever. Forever. The original Yandere. He's just Yandere on a different level. He's Yandere maxing. We don't have the same level of Yandere that he does. Let's see. There was something I wanted to look at. I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah. Let's see. What shade of blue in your backdrop called? Electric? Boogie, woogie, woogie. No. I just looked at the color on my scarf and I put it on the background because it's easy. And also because I don't have a just chatting stream, or I don't have a just chatting background. Do you guys like this better? I want to figure out a way to make it so that I can have like what if the chat just like shows and like scrolls across the screen? I think that'd be so freaking funny. It's just like, it just shows up and it just like goes across. Let's see. Let me see here. Advancements in optical coherence control have unlocked many cutting-edge applications, including long-haul communication, light detection and ranging, and optical coherence tomography. Prevailing wisdom suggests that using more coherent light sources leads to enhanced system performance and device functionalities. Where's the chat? I'm not on the screen. What happened? Chizu, put me back up there. Put me back up there. How dare you take me down off the screen? I hate my life. Everything is ruined. I can no longer see myself. I have no mouth and I must scream. Guys, do you need a mouth to scream? What if I'm just screaming in the quantum realm? You don't know if I'm screaming or not. You have no way to prove it. What is that? What is that? Like Nico Nico? That is like the, what is it called? Isn't that like the VTuber stuff? My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. How dare you ruin my day? I must ruin yours. As a reprisal. How dare you? But yeah, basically, there's some crazy stuff. My disappointment is immeasurable, my day is ruined. I feel like there's like plenty of stuff. I feel like for a person, I don't think you can understand like quantum logic, I guess. Cause it's not, there's no yes and there's no no. And I don't think your brain can kind of understand a state between yes and no. Suspenders are better than belts. It's like, what's it called? Like, can any of us really understand Schrodinger's cat, yes or no? Not really. Suspenders are the best. I love suspendies. It's better than belts because it has the word sus in it. It's just the best. That's why I like sushi, because if you write it out, it has sus in it. Sushi. I love myself. I like to go to the store and I like to buy myself some sushi and some taquitos. And I also buy some corn tortillas when I'm at it. They're very useful for everything. I have a background. You don't like my blue background though? I made one and then I don't like it anymore. I always do this where I'll make stuff and then I hate it. Hate it. I made a background, now I hate it. I don't even know what to do now. I spent so much time doing all this stuff and now I don't like any of it anymore. Here, I can show you guys how it looks though. Give me a second, I'll show you guys. But yeah. There's a state of knowing and then there's a state in between. And I feel like your brain probably would not have a good time understanding any of it. Here's kind of what I had before. Let me see if I can show you guys. Because I don't like it. I made it and now I'm really not a fan of it. Here, let me show you. This is what I have. Where is it? I forgot where I save all this stuff to. I gotta start organizing my life better. Here we go. Oh, here we go. This is how it look. This is what I have so far, but it doesn't mean I like it. This is what I have. That's a good attitude as an artist until you don't like finish anything you do. This this is how it looks so far. I'm debating. I want to change it. I'm just not sure what to do yet. Oh yeah, it has a chat topic in the right-hand corner. But yeah. This is what I have. I'm not sure if I like it. I feel like it's very orange and I want to change it a little bit. But we'll see. It takes a lot of work. A lot of focus. And a lot of energy. I think more than anything else, it's the mental energy that it consumes. It looks good, thank you. Let's try. I want to add more colors to it. The problem is that I was still like, this was made before I finished the art for my new model. And now I'm also like iffy, so I'm just trying to figure things out. It takes a lot of like mental. I'm like tapping on my empty head right now. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was working on updating it. I just haven't finished it yet. Because I started working on it. I started adding in stuff, but then I ended up just changing things. And I'm also debating on how I want to do things. I'm debating on the new model. It's like a lot. It takes a lot of work. But let me go back to the blue. Yeah, that's why I like the blue better. This is why I like the just the plain blue. I also feel like it fits me better somehow. It just looks right. I feel right being on a blank background, just talking to nothingness. I feel like speaking to the void fits me very well. Has shading, it looks so nice. Thank you. I maybe should learn 3D modeling because it probably would make it a lot easier. I see what you mean. Do you though? Do we ever truly see anything? I don't think so. I feel like we don't know. Do you actually see stuff? Or is it your brain just making a lot of inferences? Contrast is not right. I like the blue. I love blue. I think blue is one of my favorite colors. I like blue and I like pink. And I like all the colors. I love yellow. Chat would make it perfect. No! Well, it's not working. Look. This is the last update my chat got. So, why cheese? Why not cheese? Why not the cheese? There is no stream chat. Stupid chat. Yeah, you stupid dumb chat. I'll have no bullying in my chat. That was like an hour. That was like 2 hours ago. It will not update. You had one job, chat. And that's to update. It's hard. You have to tell them to bring out the lobster. I like the lobster, maybe the blue lobster. What was it? We were at a beach. Oh my god, what is the freaking... The only one I can remember is the other lobster version, which is, I'm not gonna say on... I feel like if I say it, like the Family Guy one, I'm gonna get like banned so fast. This is so ugly. Is your cheese tail flat? What do you mean flat? Everything is flat when you think about it. Chizu, what is sight? Do we truly see what is in front of us? Or are our brains lying to us and nothing is real? Also, Chizu, I like blue and pink. I can't be serious. I am just a cute anime girl on the internet. I cannot say anything serious or real. Only fake. And it wasn't a rock, it was a rock lobster. Da 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 da. Rock lobster. Da 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 da. Rock lobster. Da 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 da. Is this even right? The Glee cast. Ew. I hate Glee. Only sadness, no happiness. What even is it? I'm trying to find the freaking right words. I remember that one. What is it? It's like we were at the beach. I remember that very clearly. Oh, we were at the beach. Everybody had matching towels. Somebody went under a dock, and there they saw a rock. It wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. There you go. I'm trying to remember. I was like, man, I remember this, but I can't remember it. It's platinum blonde, yes. I like to eat the platinum so that my hair may become lighter every day. Rock lobster, guys. Guys, is mercury poisoning real? Is mercury poisoning real? Or is it just a con by Big Mercury? I feel like maybe like some things should be eaten. And the only reason we don't eat them is because we're afraid. Afraid of what, you might ask? Dying? It's not real. This is all a simulation. Eat the mercury so that you may break out of the simulation. I'm just joking. That is obviously satire. Alright, Chizu, now quote the part of the song where they do the sea animal impressions. Arf, arf. Is that like sound like a seal? Silver poisoning is real too, makes you blue. Yes, silver poisoning. You know they used to make silverware with actual silver on it? You guys ever hear of Fasija? Is gold just true cheese? Yes. Gold is just very difficult to eat cheese. Everything is cheese if you think about it hard enough, because technically what's not cheese? My computer is just very difficult to eat cheese that when I try to bite into it, it will send me to the hospital. Uranium is just very green, difficult to eat cheese. It is extraordinary moldy, and anytime I am exposed to it, I will go to the hospital. Everything ends in hospital. Every day, guys. Anything you do may end in hospital. The hospital is the end-all for everyone, everywhere, all the time. The hospital is the best. Except I don't believe in doctors. I think that they are all just scammers. They're trying to take my money. Money is more important than doctors. Don't believe the doctors. Shrimps are basically sea cockroaches. I agree. I don't understand why people are okay with eating the bugs from the sea, but not the bugs from the land. Why is it okay that we eat the sea bugs, but not the land bugs? Mice are just cheese that really like cheese. That is so true. I am a cheese that really likes cheese. And you are all cheese that also really likes cheese. So what exactly is the real cheese? It's a cheese-spiracy. I feel like, what's it called? Can you get gold poisoning or just silver? I don't think anyone's eating gold. Not many people eat land bugs though. Chizu, do you go outside and eat bugs? Is this what you're telling us? No, I go inside and I eat bugs. I have bugs inside my house. And there are bugs under your skin. And you can eat them. The bugs inside of your skin are an infinite food source. It's an infinite food glitch. I don't like cockroaches though. They don't die easily. They're like the worst kind of cheese. I do think that, what's it called? I wonder if different bugs taste different. I guess they do, right? I know that different birds taste different. I don't like how turkey tastes. Turkey is like the worst bird. It is so dry. Maybe it's the way I make it. I've never really made a turkey before. I've only ever eaten turkey people give me. How about you have a moon made out of cheese in the background? True. The moon is cheese. Gold poisoning turned to yellow by giving you jaundice. I'm gonna be yellow. My liver is not working. You don't need a liver anymore, guys. Livers are for people who don't need jaundice. Jaundice nuts. And breathing problems. Is that true? I guess you can get poisoned by pretty much anything. You can get poisoned from like anything you eat. Potassium poisoning. That's something that could happen to you if you're not careful. Same thing with like, what's it called? I guess, yeah, silver poisoning. You do turn blue. Like you actually turn blue. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. This is scary, the kind of stuff that can happen. You can get water poisoning, it's called drowning. Water poisoning is called drowning. Oh man. Just drink the water. If you are ever like in the water, just drink it really fast. Just drink it so fast. You'll be fine. Life tips with Chizu. I don't even know how to start a fire. How do you start a fire? Asking for a friend. No, not drowning. I mean actual water poisoning. What do you mean actual water poisoning? What are you talking about? Water poisoning. Water poisoning? Explain. Explain. I don't believe you. Don't lie to me about water poisoning. I feel like somehow it's funnier that there's no chat on the screen right now and I'm just talking to myself on a blue background. I scream into the void and the void mews back. I'm getting outmogged by the void. Please, someone send help. And skibidi sliders. Are skibidi sliders what kids still say nowadays? Am I out of the loop? What do the kids say now? What do they talk about? Fortnite? Is Fortnite even still relevant? Do they all play CSGO nowadays? Distilled water is poisonous. Fiji water is poisonous to your wallet. Why are people buying that stuff? It's like $7 for a bottle of water. The blue abyss is mocking me. I'm mocking you. One day, I will ascend, and I'll become a part of the void. And then I can outmog all of y'all as a part of the void. You will never understand. You guys just don't get void maxing. Google water intoxication. intoxication. The body needs water to function correctly. Or it could just have a lot of monsters. But drinking too much, too fast, can have serious health consequences. The kidneys can only remove 0.8 to 1 liters of water per hour, and a very high water intake can upset the body's electrolyte balance. Or maybe the electrolytes don't need to be balanced. Kids nowadays are too busy brain rotting, exactly. Anything in excess is toxic. I am the most toxic. Even the slightest bit of exposure to me will make you also brain rot. I am the best at making everyone else lose their minds as well. It makes me very happy to see you guys slowly deteriorate. It brings me great joy to see everyone suffer the same way that I have. I feel like that guy that sounds like Tuco from Breaking Bad in GTA Lobby. Get out! Oh, that guy? Is that from Breaking Bad? I've never seen Breaking Bad. Is it good? I mean, it's Breaking Bad, so I would assume it's not good, it's bad, right? I've never seen it. There's a bald man, and then there's another bald man. Aren't they both bald? There's lots of bald people. Is cheese maxing legal? Sorry, Chizu, I've been lost in the cheese sauce for years. No, that's nacho sauce. This Fortnite season is painfully mid. I didn't buy the battle pass. You didn't buy a battle pass? You're a fake gamer. You missed one battle pass. How freaking dare you? You're a drop in the lake of my insanity. Aw, man. When it was raining common sense outside, you had an umbrella. Have you guys ever seen that before? Someone followed me on Twitter. The bald man throws a pizza onto a roof. Google it. I've seen that. Shut the fuck up, Chizu. I am the real gamer. Ask me a question right now and I'll outgame all of y'all. I will show all of you guys that I am the truest of the gamers. I am the most gamer. The most gamer. Prove to me right now that you were a gamer. Say something gamer sounding. Prove to me that I am not as much a gamer as you are. Prove to me now. Say something now. I have like deteriorated past the point of speaking in English. Now I'm just basically an AI talking. Someone please say some nerve. What is that? But can your computer run Crysis? Can you run Crysis? Can your mind play Crysis? Even if your computer can run Crysis, can you handle it? Can you handle the sheer knowledge of Crysis? What does NERV mean? I feel like I'm having a crisis. Chizu, please stop talking. You're making it worse. It's a corporation. I'm a corporation. What got you into cheese? I like to play games in a funny way. That is why I am cheese. I out-cheese all of the gamers, and that makes me very happy. Next question. Guys, tell me something gamery. I feel like I'm the most gamer. I have played several games in my lifetime, such as CS2, Yakuza 0, Minecraft? No. If they talk behind your back, fart, bro. If they talk behind your back, fart. Sun Tzu, Art of War. Confuse the enemy. You have to confuse yourself so that you may confuse the enemy, exactly. You see, guys, you gotta think beyond. You gotta get so galaxy brain that your mind collapses upon itself. That is the only way that you may actually know what's happening in the world. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? See, I can say that one. The one I can't do is she sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. See, I can't do that one. There are some of them I can't do. I have a hard time enunciating a lot of my words. That's one of the syllables I have a hard time with is S. I do the weird like S with it. It's not on purpose. And it's really irritating to me and I wish it wouldn't happen. I need to eat my salad. If they talk behind your back, fart. I don't know why, that's so funny. Cheese shells, cheese yells. I don't yell. Do I yell at you guys? This is not yelling. I can show you yell. I'm just kidding. I will scream into your earlobe. Not earlobe, your eardrums. You guys don't need to hear anything but my voice for the rest of your lives. You know, New York, you need a New York. You know, you need unique New York. Oh man, that is so bad. I can't speak. I have a very difficult time talking sometimes. I feel like looking at this blue. Guys, I'm not listening to anything. I have been sitting here just listening to myself, looking at a blue screen this whole time. I think I'm starting to lose it. I need to play CS. I want to go listen to people yelling at me. Monogatari. Oh. In English or in Japanese? How many hits does Max Pack, Beads of Ruin, Choice Specs, Modest Chizu in the Sun need to KO a Max HP, Max SP? What is this? What is this? What game is this from? What game is this from? Okay, let's try. Nyanya me nyana ju nyana no do narabi de nyanaku nyaku in nyanyaku nyanya han nyanya dai nyanyaku nyaravate na nyanya. Yeah. I could feel myself lose brain cells doing this. You guys wish for me to lose all of my brain cells. Pokemon. This is Pokemon. All of it's Pokemon. Max Spec. What is this? What is Chizu? A Blissey? This is Pokemon. Is that Pokemon? No. It's Bakugan. Bakugan is like the worst game of all time ever, and here's why. Wait, what's the difference in Bakugan and Pokemon? Is it just like less cute? The answer is 1 to 2. 1 if it's a crit. How do you know this? Did you memorize this? What is this? What game is that? What game is that? I have a question. Is like a Beyblade, like when you spin the Beyblades, are certain Beyblades better at spinning than others? Is that how it works? I have broken the Chizu. I have broken myself a long time ago. We all come into this world broken. We must only hope to be fixed one day. Through video games. Alright guys, I think I've lost enough brain cells doing this stream today. The heavier the blade, the better the blade. What does that mean? Oh my god guys, there's a League player that I just got recommended to raid to. Let me find anyone else. Let me see. Should we raid to the League player? Let me see who this is. I'm trying to see. The heavier, the better. Well, so it's based off of how heavy it is? That's insane. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that knock thing. Oh, Cell Kittens is live. You guys want to do Cell Kittens? Or raid Cell Kittens? What is this? Trying to see who's live right now. Let me see. How about, let's see. I want to make sure meow. Meow. Let's see who's live right now. This girl's playing Overwatch 2. How about this? Let's see. Is Overwatch 2 a real game? I feel like Overwatch 2 can't be real. Okay, guys. Let's go raid an Overwatch 2 player. Since I asked about it, now I'm curious. No. I'm gonna raid anyway. You can't stop me. I will do teehee. 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 Okay, guys. I hope everyone had a great stream. I think I have actually lost my mind. I have like questioned so many things today. I hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend. I hope everyone. Rasputin, gotta make a move to a town that's right for me. Okay, guys. I'm gonna never do a Just Chatting stream ever again. I feel like I get so lost in the sauce and I'm so tired that I have lost my mind. It's a reskin of a broken promise. Well, at least it has new skin now. The old skin was disgusting. Almost 5 hours of yapping. It's been a blast. I hope I was engaging. Alright, everyone. I'll see you guys again on Sunday. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I will be here. 9 p.m. on Sunday. I'm EP. Go EP. As always, take it easy, take it breezy. Most of all, take it cheesy. And I'll see you guys again Sunday, 9 p.m. Maybe earlier, maybe I'll do a gorilla stream. We'll see. But definitely, for sure, 9 p.m. on Sunday. And if you don't come, I'll be very angry. Even angrier than I am right now. Alright, guys. Behave yourselves. And let's all go raid Reina Zen. I'll see you guys again soon. Until then, bye-bye.